Hello, welcome to Unit 2, Lesson 11, Interpreting Graphs of Proportional Relationships, Cool Down Answer Key. In this problem, it says water runs from a hose into a bucket at a steady rate. The amount of water in the bucket for the time it is being filled is shown on the graph, and then it shows the picture of the graph. Question 1 says the point 12,5 is on the graph. What do the coordinates tell you about the water in the bucket? So if we take a closer look, we can see 12,5 is this point on the graph right here. Okay, and that shows us that on the x-axis it is at 12, and on the y-axis it is at 5. Now the x-axis is talking about time in seconds, and the y-axis is talking about the gallons of water. Therefore, these coordinate tells us that after 12 seconds, there were 5 gallons of water in the bucket. Question 2 says how many gallons of water were in the bucket after 1 second? Label the point on the graph and show this information. So if I go back and look at the graph, I can see that 1 intersects with the line right here. Now if you recall, this point right here shows our constant of proportionality, that 1, k. But if we also look at the graph, it's kind of hard to see what exactly the k value is. We don't really know. So we are going to have to do a little bit of math. Now, if we were to set up a table, we would put time in the x column because that's on the x-axis. Whereas gallons are on the in the y column because that's on the y-axis. So the ordered pair they gave us was 12,5. So 12,5. And then to figure out the constant of proportionality, remember it's always the ratio of y over x. So in this case, that's 5 over 12. Now, if I were to actually divide that, I would end up with a repeating decimal. And when it comes to constants of proportionality, we just can't have repeating decimals. So instead, we're just going to leave it as a fraction. So now, going back to answering that question, how many gallons of water were in the bucket after 1 second, we would know that there is 5/12 of a gallon. Okay, and if I go back to labeling my point, instead of just writing k, I'm now going to write 1, 5/12. Okay, so that's our point on the line. Thanks for watching.